So let's calculate and interpret the Gini coefficient as well as draw some Lorenz curves, which is just a visual representation of the Gini coefficient. So how is income distributed? How is that measured? Well, we have the Gini coefficient, which you should have learned in the AS in one way, shape, or form. And so the Gini coefficient is equal to A divided by A plus B. And the Gini index is the Gini coefficient times 100. And the higher the Gini coefficient is, the more unequal the country is in terms of income. The Lorenz curve is a diagram illustrating the extent of income or wealth inequality. Perfect equality, and we'll look at all of this with an example, exists at 45 degrees, and it means X percentage of people have X percentage of income. If perfect equality exists, then 5% of people should have 5% of the income, 50% of the people should have 50% of the income, and 75% of the people should have 75% of the income. And so the result is we have a linear relationship that is Y equals X, essentially. So let's look at a hypothetical example. The poorest 20% have 5% of the income, cumulative 5. The next poorest 20% have 8% of the income, cumulatively 13. So 5 plus 8 is equal to 13. And then the middle 20% have 15, cumulatively 28. Next richest have 25%, cumulatively 53. And the richest 20% have 47% of the income. And this adds up to 100. And so this country experiences a certain level of income inequality. And so we can graph that relationship, right? So 5%, poorest 20%, and then 8, 15, 25, 47, right? A more equal distribution of income is usually the result of government intervention. And so this is where progressive taxes and transfer payments come in, right? If we're able to take income, part of the income, right, we tax the rich more and we give that money to the poor, then we're able to increase the level of equality in an economy. And so if I graphed the relationship, then I have this blue line right here. So we've graphed this relationship essentially, and this side is A, and then A plus B is just this whole triangle over here. And so A represents the difference between the blue line and this green line of equality, okay? And so the bigger the difference, the more unequal the country is.